Hello. So today is going to be a thank you video. I've been wanting to do this for a little while now, but I didn't have the time to make the video. I've actually made this video twice. This will be the third time. The first time, my hair was all over the place, over the microphone, and it was horrible. The second one, I did it on the computer and didn't realize that the mic didn't pick up anything I said. So I am doing it now with this beautiful background. So as you can tell, I'm in my son's bedroom. He's making noise in the living room, so decided to do it now. So basically this video is not ASMR, it's not so much of soft spoken, only because I want you to hear me. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your comments, your feedback, correcting me in a very nice way for either what I say or what I type. Nowadays, all you hear, all you see, all you read is criticism, and not so much constructive criticism. It's a lot of mean comments. I don't know. I'll try not to say so many times. That's my challenge. You know, with all of this politics going on, it's waking up so many bad emotions. And if you know, and if you've seen either on Facebook or Twitter or any other social media, which I don't have anything else, I don't think. Oh, Instagram, but usually that's not negative. There's so many videos and pictures that wake up your angry part of you, and all you want to do is give your opinion in regards to that. They end up being maybe not so negative for you, but then somebody else who does not agree with you might attack you, and then you'll go back and forth with that subject. It's not the case with my videos, and I have you to thank. You are awesome. I try to refrain from bad comments on either news. I follow the local news, and sometimes I have like a news piece that pop up on Twitter or Facebook, and in some of them I'm so tempted to give my opinion, but then I read the comments and I see that the conversation between other, users is heated. I'm like, no, thank you. So I challenge you just as you are nice here on my videos, and I want to thank you for that. Be nice on others. I mean, I know we are all entitled to give our opinion, but for this world to be a better place, we have to try to prevent negativity to happen as much as possible. And let me tell you why I'm bringing this up. Before the videos that I make, my self-esteem was okay, I think. But I can't say that I'm a shy person, but I'm very conscious about how others will view myself or will think about me. Not so much criticize me as far as how I look, but more so how I sound. Try not to say So, because of your comments, because of your feedback, now that I started this job in January, my level of confidence went from, so this is 3 layers, okay, right here. So it went from maybe over here to maybe over here. I still get a little bit. I mean, I think if your confidence going all the way over here, even, that's called arrogance. So I don't want to be all the way up here. You know, I still want to be down with my feet on the ground. I don't know if you've heard of the song. I think it's Garth Brooks. I'll put it on the comment, on the notes thingies. He talks about being humble and kind. I love that song. I'll put the link so you can click on it. It's an amazing song. I love it. And if it's not Garth Brooks, I can't remember who it is, but I think that's him. You have made a difference in my life, and I want to thank you for that. I do. You have no idea. Trust me, now I've become conscious about the ums. So if I glance or do something weird, it's because I know I just said I just encourage you to be that way with as many people as you can. It'll pay forward, and it feels good to be nice and good. I make it my personal goal not to try to make people happy, not so much that, it's just to do the right thing. I would want whoever is going to help me to help me. I don't expect that, no, ever. I don't expect anything from anyone. But as it comes, you know, I am very grateful, and I am going to show it. I'm going to show my gratitude to the person who did good to me. If you don't do good to me, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. This towel is driving me nuts. I'm just gonna leave it there. So that's a little bit about me and what I'm doing today. Why do we say all the time? I know it's a filler. I wish I could make something up other than to make it a filler. So it's another filler. If you know something else that can help us, all of us, to get rid of the and the so as fillers, let me know. So before I end up my video of gratitude to you for helping me become a more I can't say that my self-esteem was low and now it's like up, because it was not. I guess my confidence level, like I said, it did go up quite a bit, let me tell you, quite a bit, thanks to you. So it just inspires me to, though I've always been the positive person, I've always had this side of me that if I don't like something, I assume, just as, you know, anybody else in this world, if I don't like something from someone that I know very close to me, I will let that person know, and not so much in a confrontational way, like ready to fight type thing. I'm not that person. But I will raise my voice, and then it would become not a nice conversation or atmosphere or vibe. So now it's just more like, alright, I don't have time to argue. I don't have time, for all of this drama. I've changed. I studied the Bible with my friend. She is a witness. I'm baptized Catholic, not Christian. I'm not trying to, exclude you from this video whatsoever. No. We all should be good to each other. One religion doesn't make you better than another religion. At the end of the day, we were born the same way. We eat. We go to the bathroom the same way. We shop. We work. We pay bills. We brush our teeth. We cook or we don't cook if we don't like to cook. It's up to you. It's up to you. Just do good to others. That's all. So if you're not Christian, or if you don't consider yourself Christian, let's just show respect among each other. I don't want to get so much into religion or politics or anything like that. Again, I'm just letting you know a little bit about myself with what I'm sharing with you. If there is something from the Bible that you would want me to read, let me know. If you're going through a rough time, if you're going through a really cool time, we'll share it together. The Bible has references regarding almost everything. So if you want to do that, we'll do that. And I'm going to wrap this video up with this. It was a video of gratefulness. A grateful video. A thank you video. Ended up being something else, a little bit more than that. And I'm going to finish. I also made another video about me reading the newspaper, and it didn't turn out. So I have the newspaper right here. And it's already open. So I'm going to finish up with that. This newspaper is from Friday, August 21st, 2015. Almost a year old. Let's see how many countries are listed on this first section. Alright. I just saw, for Greek economy, a sea of woe. So Greece, right. China, blast, corrodes faith and leadership. Sorry, I had to fix my posture. French party drops co-founder. UK sends officers to France to help stop illegal migration. Brazil has cruise leader charged with graft. Macedonia to reinforce its border controls. China. Apparently, for what I read, is that in Greece, being a fisherman doesn't pay very well anymore. So this man right here, I know it's kind of hard to see. He became, from a fisherman, he just started selling sea sponges. Seems like for some reason that's paying him better, which is kind of sad. We should pay our farmers and our fishermen more than what they earn, only because, in my opinion, personal opinion, only because they're the one who feed us. Business and tech. Adidas hopes rapper makes new shoe cool. Oh, Adidas hopes rapper makes new shoe cool. So this shoe, they're trying to make somebody make this shoe look cool. I don't see it as like, whoa, what a shoe. But I guess. So hopefully I'm touching on countries that you live in. I'm trying to just read good stories. I mean, good headlines. Australia's Qantas completes trip back to profit. Qantas undertook 6 years of cost cuts, including layoffs and cancelled aircraft orders, as it sought to improve the airline's finances. Good job, Qantas. Okay. Money and investing. Hot. JP Morgan hires general as advisor. That general as another advisor, which, what I read a little bit, helps them like decide whether they should take some business to other countries. So he advises the bank whether or not to do that. So Portugal's central bank discusses possible sale of Espírito Remont to Chinese insurer Novo Banco. Beijing is China's stock picker in chief. They talk about Disney. Walt Disney stock dropped $6.43 or 6% to $100.02 and is down 17% so far this month. Shares are still up 11% over the past year. Beijing faces temptation of weaker yuan. I don't see anything from other countries. It's usually like China or Japan. Be nice to read like from Germany and Morocco and Egypt and Uzbekistan and Lebanon and India and Sri Lanka and other countries. Mansions. So, a mansion. I don't know if I would like a mansion. Well, I guess it depends how big it is, because I'm going to show you a big mansion. It looks like a hotel. I don't know if I can do all that. That's a lot of stuff. Imagine if you have to downsize one day. Like, you know, you live in this big, cool house, and then you have to downsize. You end up with a lot of junk in that house at the end of the day. The more space you have, the more you want to put in. Not my case though. I like open spaces. I like stuff with, like if I have a room, say for instance my living room, I don't want the extra little side tables or stuff like that. Not really. Maybe one. And then as far as a middle table, like a coffee table, it would have to be really small. Look at this. Can you imagine living in here? Somewhere up here? Would you dare? I wouldn't. I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm afraid of tornadoes, and this is right next to the ocean. Tornadoes and hurricanes and awful storms and fires and earthquakes. Yeah. No thanks. I can probably do the first. I don't know how many levels, but maybe up to here. And then moving everything up and then everything down. I'm not saying I'm lazy, I'm just like, no thanks. I'm sure this is like a huge house with a beautiful view and stuff like that, but can you imagine the bathroom over here clogs? Or anything like the tub or the sink, it clogs for like ever and it overflows. All those people will be affected by it. Sorry, I'm not negative, but I think about stuff like that. So I'd rather not. I'm so sorry. No, maybe it'll never happen. So if you like, you know, to live all the way up there, maybe it will never ever ever happen. Maybe they'll have good maintenance people take care of, you know, the building and stuff like that. So let's think positive, right? What else? San Juan, Puerto Rico. Jorge Posada on the ball in San Juan. As a baseball player. There's some pictures of, I don't know who he is, but I'm guessing he's a baseball player. Mansions. Okay, so, oh my God. Sorry for moving so much. Just not Okay, let me show you the house that I'm talking about. Okay, because for instance, see this house right here? It's pretty big. Okay, it's a 3,200 square foot, 3-story, 3-bedroom. It used to be a ranch, seems like, and then he made it a ranch style home, which is, I don't know if everybody's aware of a ranch style home. That is a 1-story. It's usually elongated. It's more like a rectangle type house because it's elongated. Just 1 story. So he made it into that 3,200 square foot, 3-story, 3-bedroom home. Alright, so that's beautiful. And there's some pictures of the inside, and it's pretty awesome. Now, let me show you the home that I've been telling you about. This is in Park City, Utah, United States. When the paper came out in August, it was at $4.4 million. And it was for sale at or above 2.8 million. And there was an auction for this home September 24th. Look at the size of this home. Doesn't it look like a resort? It's beautiful, but honestly, to me, that's a lot. Can you imagine having kids in this house? You will never find them. Ever. I can't imagine my 3-year-old son. I'm like, over here. Let's see, where can the kitchen be? Let's say the kitchen is over here. Somewhere in here, inside that place. And I'm cooking or something. And then my son takes off. And he goes like all the way over here. It's gonna take me the whole day to find him. I'll be yelling, Asa! I'll be yelling for his name. And then by the time he hears me get close, he'll be running around towards the back. Like the back rooms, all the way back here. And hide. And then when he hears me closer, he'll do it again. And then he gets to here. And I'm like all the way over here. That would be so much fun. That's so fun. No, but in all honesty, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous home. I can make that into an apartment complex. Or a retirement house. Living assistant home, maybe. That's what it's called. For elders. That has to have, I can see at least 3 chimneys. Little tower thing is sticking out, which means that possibly if it goes obviously from the ground all the way up, and there's 3 floors, maybe each floor has a chimney, which it could be a total of 9 chimneys in there. See? 1, 2, 3. So if it goes all the way down, maybe this level has 1, another 1, and then this one another 1. See what I mean? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? It is so different. The way we think at different ages. It's amazing. I'm sure like a teenager, early 20-year-old will be like, oh my gosh, that house is so cool for parties. Yeah, a 50-year-old will be like, oh, that would be so nice and relaxing. Or maybe that's a lot of cleaning. Or maybe, oh, for the family to get together during you know, holidays or stuff like that. Maybe 70, 80-year-olds will be like, that's too much of a house. That's too much. So maybe a little kid will be like, oh, that is so cool. And then get picture like all of their toys everywhere. And I can invite my friends over and we can have, and that could be the house for the dolls, and that could be the house for my cars, and that could be the house for my stuffed animals and my pets. What is this? Ah, that's right, India. In digital India, a 15-minute wait for email. Progress is slow on massive cable laying project, setting back government's effort to bring hundreds of millions of rural villagers online. You can see the workers with the cables working. Okay, so this part talks about India, right? This part talks about Russia, right? And this bottom part talks about North and South Korea. Let me ask you something. What do you see there? A man, and another man, right? What do you see here? A man and another man, right? What do you see here? It's a man, a female, man, or a woman right here. So what did you see in those three pictures? Did you see what I saw? Humans? Yeah, it's because we're all humans. We all work. Everybody can do this. Everybody. You know, with adequate training, we can do that. We can all wear suits and shake hands with people. And we can all carry boxes or emergency goods to a shelter. See? They're carrying emergency goods to a shelter. We can all do that. My kid again. So 3 different countries. And we see people, humans. Yes, we talk differently. Yes, we look different in some ways, but we're still made out of the same thing. Flesh and bones. I can do it anywhere else, but the only way you can hear is here. Bones. Flesh. Eyes, nose, mouth. Right? So, that's all I have. I thank you for listening, for staying with me. Now it's time for me to go to work. Actually, get ready to go to work. I have other things to do before I do it. But I will be making more videos. Alright, well, that's all I have for today. I thank you so much for staying with me, for watching me. Again, I thank you for everything that you've done for me. You've done a lot. Honestly, you've done. You're tremendous. You're awesome. You're great. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Seriously. Thank you. I would not be making this video just to pretend. I don't have time for that. So, until next time, I will talk to you soon.